Hi everyone, this is a tutorial for the Nomad Tee and it's showing you how to attach your side stitches to your sleeve stitches. So as you can see here, I've already worked the right hand sleeve with the colour work option, and I've cast on my side stitches using Judy's Magic cast on onto a second set of needles. I'm now going to show you how to connect these two to create the body of the tee. Okay, so you're going to need a third set of needles, and you're going to be starting by holding Judy's Magic cast on with the right side facing. You can tell the wrong side because it has this section of purl bumps running all the way along, almost like a spine. That's the wrong side. So you want to be turned to the other side, that's the right side, and you're going to be working, holding that cast on in your left hand, you're going to be working the stitches on the top needle first. A little suggestion when you're getting ready to do this, as I have here, I've actually just tied a single knot into the tail of my cast on here. With this cast on, the stitches do slip really easily off the needles, so to avoid that happening, I would say popping a little single, just a single knot there helps to stop that from happening. Okay, so in order to access this top set of stitches that I want to work first, I'm just going to pull the bottom needle out of the way. So that bottom set of stitches are still on the cable, but the needle itself is out of the way and I can easily access the top set of stitches. And the first thing that you do is knit each of these stitches until you reach the last one on this top set of stitches. Okay, I've reached the last stitch of the top needle, and that final stitch is for now slipped onto my working needle. The bottom set of cast on stitches are still on the cable. I'm going to leave them there for now. Next, I'm going to attach my sleeve stitches. So that stitch that has just been slipped onto the working needle, you're now going to slip that over onto the sleeve stitches and then work a knit two together with the first sleeve stitch and that last side stitch. And that helps to create a nice connection between the side and the sleeves. You'll then continue to work all of the sleeve stitches until you reach the end of those sleeve stitches. Okay, so then you're ready to work the second set of cast on stitches from Judy's Magic cast on. So you need to push your stitches along so that they are at the end of your needle. A little bit stiff. Okay, so you get your needle ready and double check that there's no twist here. You don't want them twisted around on themselves like this. Okay, so double check there's no twist and then you're ready to start working. So that final slipped stitch that was slipped from the sleeves is returned to this needle, and then with the working yarn you work a knit two together, but this time it's through the back loop. And from there, you're working the rest of these stitches by knitting through the back loop. This is because when you use Judy's Magic cast on, the bottom set of stitches that you cast onto the bottom needle, the ones we're working here, are twisted when they're cast on. So you're knitting them through the back loop to reorientate them correctly. And you continue working that way until you reach the end of the row. Okay, so I've worked to the end of my row, knitting the remainder of those stitches through the back loop, and then here, if I can fit it in, is what you should have at this point. So you've got a sleeve and the beginnings of the side of the body of your tee. And so from this point on, you'll continue working, but you'll work flat. So you'll work back and forth along here to grow the length of the body.